Standing here in my kitchen and I'm making chicken Alfredo and Parmesan green beans and some chocolate chip cookies, and it's storming like crazy outside. It's awful. Let me show you the window. Look how bad it is. You can hear it. Can you hear the nasty thunder? It's freaking the cats out so bad. But I was just sitting here looking through Instagram while I'm waiting for my noodle water to boil, and I ran across a post by Janice Wan, and if you don't know her, you are missing out. So I'll put a link to her channel and her Instagram below, but she's a sweetheart. I love her. I've known her for several years now. She's a great lady. She put something on her post about being positive, even though you might be having a really stinky day, which a lot of us have been having lately, not gonna lie. It's been pretty emotional with the shutdowns and everything, but we're not gonna dwell on that because we can't change it. So she talked about how you can kind of take joy in the little things and be positive about little things. And I was like, yeah, I kind of had a stinky day today. I have not vlogged for a few days because I really didn't have anything to say. I wasn't being positive. I wasn't feeling too positive for the most part. So I thought I'd just pop on and say that even though my day, I was letting things get to me. I was thinking about things too much. And I was thinking about all the things we're missing out on and all of that. And I got kind of bogged down in that. They're my cookies. That'll make me happy too. And I just decided, nope, it's not gonna happen like that. See Pikachu back there? He brings me joy. But I just went, you know what? I'm gonna go take a shower. I'm gonna fix my hair. I'm gonna put on just the tiniest bit of makeup. I had a music Zoom today with our music teacher in our class at 4. So early this afternoon, I decided to kind of spruce myself up a little. I don't look fantastic, but I look okay. And that brought me joy to see the kids. And I felt better just doing something for me instead of just sitting there in my pajamas, feeling all like Eeyore-ish. I thought, I'm just gonna get up and do something because sitting here thinking about stuff is not helping. So that cheered me up. Also, making dinner, even simple things like that. Home cooked meals, that's good. My husband will really appreciate it when he comes home. Poor guy, he does all of the grocery shopping since he works right next door to a Walmart. So I don't have to go out and get exposed to everything. He has a much better immune system than I do. So we play it safe and I just hang out at home, which can get to you, let me tell you. But anyway, he is on his way home. So I'm sure the smells of the food when he comes in will be amazing to him. So I just want to pop on and say, if you're having a bad day, don't let it get to you. Try not to think about it and bog down in it and do something for yourself that will make yourself feel better. So I will chat with you later. Good morning. Happy Wednesday. So Wednesdays are turning out to be like my busy day because I have all the things scheduled. So I have 3 virtual meetings today. I have 2 Zoom reading groups and I have my PLC meeting also. So sandwiched between my Zoom reading groups will be my PLC meeting. That'll be okay. That'll break my day up a lot. And then tomorrow, I'm going to go into my classroom and get all the student supplies gathered up. And I'm going to get their memory boxes done. That's my plan. And get my flat teacher project ready to mail. If you do not know about the flat teacher project, it's very similar to the flat Stanley. I'm sure a lot of you have done that with your students for social studies. I always did it when I was a first grade teacher. So the kids would make a little paper doll of themselves. We would take a picture, put their head on the body, and they would mail them out to people, as many as they wanted. And then the people that got them would take pictures of their little flat student, we called them flat first graders, doing whatever, going places with them, going to the park, eating, whatever. And then they would send pictures back and they would write about what they did. So this flat teacher project is just like a spin on that. So you just make a Bitmoji of yourself and there's an app. Also, there's like a Chrome extension if you want to do it on your computer. So you make your little cartoony kind of self and then you print yourself out and you can send yourself to your students and they can take you on adventures and take pictures of you and send them to you. So it's going to be super fun. So I'm getting that all together. Yesterday, I got myself printed, laminated and cut, and then I need to print the letters and stuff the envelopes tomorrow at school so I can mail them out, and then we'll see what happens. I'm sure the kids are going to be super excited about that. I know I am. So this started in a teacher Facebook group. A lady just posted this idea and it just exploded, and now it's like everywhere. There's stuff on Teachers Pay Teachers, there's stuff on Instagram, stuff on Facebook. You can look on Pinterest. There's lots of different ways to do it. So mine has a choice board and a letter and then me. So I'll put a picture of what I'm sitting at right here. Aren't those cute? Oh my gosh. So I just took it and made it my own because I always do that. I put my own little border around it and changed the words and the font and all that stuff to make it cute. And that is what's going to be mailed out. I'm just waiting on my envelopes. I ordered these from Amazon. And they're supposed to be here any day now. So hopefully before I go to school tomorrow. Otherwise, I'm going to have to go back and mail later. But we have been asked to come in next week on a schedule to clean out our classrooms, get student supplies ready to send home, and kind of clean up and put away our classroom for the summer. A necessary thing to do. It's just going to be really weird and probably kind of hard, and I'm probably going to ugly cry for a little bit. And then I'll get over it, I'll move on and do what I need to do. So that's just kind of what's happening. A lot of people I've seen on Instagram, teachers, have said they've been cleaning up their classrooms, and it's really hard, it's emotional, because we shouldn't be doing that in April. This shouldn't be happening. None of this should be happening. This is our reality right now, so we just have to deal with it the best we can, try to be as positive as possible, and make the best of it. Not always easy. I have my moments too, but you can't dwell and you can't live there because it's a slippery slope into a depression, and you don't want that. So I'm here to tell you, we're going to make it. We're going to get through this. We're going to make it. It's going to be in the history books, and hopefully it will never happen again. But if it does, then hopefully we can deal with it even better the next time around, because we've learned a lot. I'm going to get ready for my day. I'm going to go have breakfast and get ready to meet my kiddos for my first Zoom group. So I'll chat with you later. Oh my gosh, I just had my Zoom reading group, and the kids were the most precious ever. I loved hearing them talk about the books that they've read and sharing how that relates to their life. It kind of brought up some things that happened to them, so they made connections with those books. Oh, it was the best thing ever. I am so sorry for those of you that cannot do any kind of a virtual meeting with your kids, because this is what I live for. I love seeing my kids and talking to them. It's the next best thing to being able to actually see them in person. This is what keeps me going. So, those of you that can't do that, I am so sorry for you. I hope you can connect with them some other way, because it's so important for the teachers and the students and the families. I hope you are having a great day, and I'll talk with you later. Hey there. So I'm just making some more chicken and some more Alfredo sauce because I had a lot of noodles last night. So I'm going to add to it. It got a little dry because there were a little bit too many noodles for the chicken. So I told my husband I'd make another batch of the chicken and the sauce. This is the sauce that I've got. And then we can add that on to our leftovers from yesterday, and it'll be really yummy. And I'm also going to make some more Parmesan green beans. And we have cookies left over from last night. So we're going to have yummy dinner part 2. Sauce is almost done with the chicken, and I have separated out a whole bunch of just the noodles from last night. I'm gonna pour that into a bowl after I heat them and put that sauce and chicken over it, and then this is about half of the stuff from yesterday, and then whatever's left over with that, when it's cooled, I'll mix it with yesterday's stuff, and then it'll be one big bowl of happiness. When the green beans are finished, all we need to do is add 4 pats of butter and however much Parmesan that you want. And then it melts in and it's so good, cheesy and yummy. Okay, if you just let that sit a little bit, everything will melt and be so good. I probably used a 1/2 cup of Parmesan for the big can of green beans. Maybe not quite, something like that. I don't measure. I just throw in what looks good. Oh, another thing about the green beans, I do not use salt when I season them because the Parmesan is so salty, and also I use salted butter. So there is plenty of salt in there after you put everything together. I heated this bowl of noodles and now I'm going to pour it into the bowl and then pour the Alfredo sauce with the chicken in it over top. Okay, I scraped out all of the saucy goodness into my bowl. I'm gonna mix it all up. Yum! And I don't know if you noticed, but I don't touch the cooked food with the same utensil that I was using to cook the raw food because that would transfer some nasty germs that nobody wants. I'll see you later.